Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. This is Ryukyu, EU4. I'm starting my live recording, local recording for the YouTube. We are currently at, I don't know, like session 22, technically-ish, and yeah, we're good to go. So, let's dive in. Just spent 7,000 ducats on regimental camps, whatever they're called. And I think we're ready to declare war on Bengal. I think we're in position close enough to get the forts, and I think it's time to let's just do it. We're just going to do it. Make the war goal something that we're going to be able to get to quite easily. Heck, we'll just make it Varanasi. And I've timed it so that hopefully he is going to continue to have his forts mothballed. He's not even called in yet, but he will be in a second. This 50 stack is going to actually march and engage that army right away. Bengal is on tech 20 to my tech 21. 21 gave us military tactics, so that's good. Bengal probably has some military ideas. Got to full defensive. His troops are going to be pretty strong, but he's only got 30 of them. Not full combat width, very few cannons, and we've got 16 cannons to match his front, roughly. This army, on the other hand, is going to... shoot, I was thinking to send this one that way, actually. Whew, look at that. He's going to make it to Patna on the 31st. Perfect timing. How about you? Can you make it up to Gird before the end of the month? Yes. I have a feeling that Malwa's army is in Mansoor. Okay. This army is going to... Well, hold on. Maybe I could do this different. What if you guys head to here? No, they can't make it in time. Not without forced marching. Or using a general. I gotta find out where all my generals are. Gotta get my bearings straight here. Got a general over here. He doesn't need to be there. This army doesn't look like it's the right size. Did I somehow lose 2 infantry from here? Or was it always supposed to be a 48 stack? I think we're wider combat width now. Seppo444, thank you for your subscription. What's the combat width? Combat width is 34. Yeah, I need 2 more infantry in this army. Okay. Shoot, I said to go that way. 1, 2, 3. They're off by 1 day. But I've already dispatched this other army going that way. You guys are actually supposed to go this way. And you've got plenty of time to go like that. Who knows who's actually going to arrive there? Let's force it to be in... Let's see. A 3, 2, 4. I have to force this army to get there faster, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get to that province, because I can't go around, and if this army gets caught in the battle, we're not going to be able to win the battle fast enough, I think. So, I'm going to temporarily put the leader that's here, in charge of here, which isn't enough. I need even more. I need more speed. Still the 10th. Really? With a 3-maneuver character, it's not enough. I'm really surprised. Okay, well, I need it to happen, so we're going to stop movement, force march to get there one day earlier. I have to clear a path to get that level 4 fort to make this war go quickly, so... Okay, let's just hopefully remember to turn that off. Malwa has how many men? 10k infantry, 6k cav. So he's got like a decent stack somewhere. I'm guessing what's going to end up happening is that... Okay, now that we're close, we switch over to the 2-4. This better not make me arrive on the 10th again. I don't think it will. No, we're good. Okay. Okay, that clears our path. Might not be able to get to Geared, which would be unfortunate, but... You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to just send... most of the army to Geared as well, and just a 1 stack over to Patna. We already know this army's going to arrive on time. By 1. Right on time, like literally the last day, but I don't like the idea that he's got like 20k troops over here against my half stack. Looks like we're crushing here. Sweet. We've arrived here on time. Looks like everything's gonna work out just fine. Oh. Oh man, and Orissa's gonna wipe him. No, he's not gonna wipe him. He's not gonna arrive to the 3rd, but still, he's gonna be there ready to go. That's awesome. Let's turn off Force March before I forget. And then yeah, I suppose we just get started on the siege. We do have a 2 siege pip guy who's not doing anything. Let's bring him over and have him get started on the siege of Bengal's capital. Okay. He's gonna cross a river against my subjects 3-2-6-0. Holy crap. Are any of the vassals going to be integrated at this point? Yes, we just recently finished the integration of Taungu at the very end of the last stream. And we are at 78.3% on Orissa. So we're about to finish the integration of most of the coastline here. Next, we need to integrate Betsimisaraka so that I can then move my capital to the English trade node. We're not going to move our trade capital or our actual capital until then. Which doesn't make sense. The Madurain separatists are at 80%. They're rather upset in Madurai. A tiny bit of war exhaustion. We're ahead of time on military points. If I need to buy it down, as dirty as it is, I'm gonna just do it. Yuck. Granted, we have money and we have manpower. I just don't like the idea of dealing with rebels. And again, it's not as annoying. Like, the reason why I was so concerned about the Desmond ones is that it was a 50 stack in the middle of nowhere, where I had no troops. The Madurain ones would be 45k, but they're going to be right in India. I've got a huge army here, so... Yep, there goes Bengal's army. That's done. Don't have any idea where Malwa's army is. I'm really surprised here, because I can see every province that he owns. Where the hell did his army go? He probably has, like, marched it around or something. I don't know. Okay, well, let's wrap this war up real quick. Quick like. get started on the siege of that actual capital. This army is suffering a lot of attrition here. We do need that much. I'm gonna leave this leader here. Take that leader off. And then of the remaining army, I'm going to take roughly half of it. Colonial border conflict. Yuck. I don't want to lose the Diplo points. They can gain or lose Liberty Desire. Do I even care about this? Not really. Remove rulers, apparently. Well, the colonial subjects are all very, very loyal. Let's see. Do either of the two parties involved have any actual positive Liberty Desire? I've got Wall Builder at 14% and Bob's Beggar Brother, surprisingly, at 5%. Coffee and wax job, they don't matter. Who knows what the real number is? You'd have to add it up yourself, and I don't really feel like doing that, so whatever. Duke Yo the First. I guess we can go check out their rulers. A 141 for wax job. And coffee. A 114. Let's get rid of the military one. Sorry, coffee. Wait, what? Orjin Ba. Isn't this removing their ruler? I'm confused. Why don't I recognize the name? I don't care. Whatever. It's a stupid event. Doesn't affect anything. No one... They're not rebellious, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Hisenwi's losing 8 ducats a month. Fantastic. Hisenwi, pay for this fort. I need your help. It's your job to pay for this fort. What on earth has happened to this army? Oh, these are like the leftovers from my inherited Tongu troops or something. There his army is. It's exiled right now. Looks like we're going to finish this siege. We're now trading in grain. 20% land force limit. Sweet. Nice. Hot damn. That's another 70 force limit we just picked up. That should be useful for intimidating Mr. Autoderp. Looks like this is going to be less than an ideal battle. Okay, 30 war score. All we really want to do is separate piece this guy, so I might be able to knock him out right now. Let's check and see. Negative 20 reasons. 3 days. Damn. In 2 days, this battle will happen. In 3 days, I'll have a siege of his level 4 fort, and then I could probably piece him out. So this battle's gonna happen, like, no matter what. I probably could have just run this army. It doesn't need to be sieging his capital, but... while that battle's going on, I highly doubt he's going to be willing to peace out. We may... oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to run from this fight, I think. We'll just suffer some battle for a while. Hopefully we don't lose too many men. Really? Despite 28 war score, Malwa doesn't want out. Kind of surprising. Who the hell are you? No. You can't have military access. Of course not. Madarine separatists are going to fire pretty soon. Doing a CK2 Silk Road Merchant Republic with Filthy. I don't know. He has expressed a small amount of interest in CK2, but I mean that's another whole game for him to learn. That's a lot of work. I recently threatened war on Malwa. Is there like another fort that he owns somewhere? Why is he so... he's just got his capital fort, that's it. I feel like he should want to peace out. Beats me. This enemy now losing 22 ducats a month. He's rooting out corruption. He's losing even more now because he's loyal, which drives his income down. So pretty soon he's going to go into debt. Holy crap, he's actually got 3,500 ducats in debt already. Wow, I didn't realize he was that full of debt. If I pay that off, I can force him to be loyal, and we could actually start the integration of him as well. Might do that. I could take a longer truce and just be done with the war right now by piecing out with Bengal, but I'm kind of wanting to break up this alliance again, especially since we've already got the 28 war score. Length of war minus 42 is pretty major. I'd like to get some prestige out of this guy. I mean, it's not that much more to actually get 100% war score against him, right? I mean, he has no other forts, I'm confident about that, so... he has no subjects, right? I don't know why he... I feel like I should have a lot more individual war score against him. I got only 28 from his 2 forts. I guess maybe because he has so few forts, these provinces are all worth a lot of war score. Yeah, power projection just did slip below 50. That might very well be the last time we get it. Unless the game finally gets nice and decides to force me to be allowed to rival the Ottomans via them rivaling me. Alright, that's got to be significantly more individual war score, just from occupying some of those provinces. But it looks like the game's going to make me siege down his capital. Yemen seized land to Hijaz. And that was a secondary participant.
2 years of EU. It's been fun.
2 years of EU4. Patterson, 24 months. Thank you for your resub. It's a lot of EU4, isn't it? In 2 years. Alright, looks like his AI has decided that it's not worth living, and it's just sitting there now. Occupied and besieged provinces. There we go. Now that we have an army on his capital, he's actually willing to peace out. So, I can just annul his treaties with Bengal, gives me a 6-year truce. We have a 5-year truce because I just threatened war, taking Bagelkhand from him. Or, we could stay at war longer, force him to end some rivalries, and get a bunch of prestige out of this. I could get up to 25 prestige from this guy, which we could use to placate Savoy and Catalonia, who are currently kind of being pissy. I feel like it's probably a good idea to stay in this war and keep on, you know, getting some value out of it. What do you guys think? These are the secondary troops for this stack to make it into a complete stack. I'd like to keep them nearby. Just trying to avoid a little bit of attrition, even though I do recover 2,300 manpower per month and I don't really need to do it. I'm just, you know, averse to suffering unnecessary attrition. Are you guys in favor of staying in the war? What are you losing by staying in the war? Time. That would be the main thing that I lose. I miss out on time in that the sooner I peace out, the sooner the truce timer starts with Bengal, which allows me to attack him again sooner. So it's not really about this one war, it's more about like the next 100 years of the campaign. It's like the faster I can end most of my wars, the faster I snowball, and it has a very big effect in the long run by stacking the small little bits of momentum. True, we do need coring time for Orissa. Well, if I had to, if I really, really wanted to force Orissa to finish the integrations, I could Scootage toggle, make him disloyal, and then buy his loyalty again down later with prestige. So I can force him to not get integrated if I really need to. And actually, well, if I end up having to do that, then the staying in this war for prestige is pretty stupid. Let's see, how much longer do we have? We have until July of 69. That's 2 years. Yikes. Yeah, he might have a hard time coring it as is. Alright, yep, you've made your point. I think we need to peace out now. There's no point in staying in a war for prestige if I'm gonna end up having to Scootage toggle. Just to make it happen. Still, we could almost get war reps. I don't really need the money though. We'll just take a small truce. Okay, and then every province that Orissa has a claim on will transfer to him. We don't have the fort of Gouda occupied yet. It's 23 development. I would like to have that. I don't want to have to siege it down again. I'm willing to wait a month or two. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to finish the siege. We have a 35% chance. It might even happen on the very first try. Right? What do you guys think? Is it gonna succeed in the very first try, or are we gonna get like a squirrel? It's possible. Got a +7 bonus. Siege takes at 33 days. The rigged treasure fleet has arrived. Need to get an army down here in position for that. People had been saying just recently in Twitch chat to get my armies in position for Ming. Yep. It's taken care of. Got a lot of dudes over here. We got 4 siege stacks, 6 siege stacks ready to go, 1 combat stack. Although the combat stack needs a little bit more infantry. 34 in the front? Nope. 34 is our current combat width. His army's up here. He's fighting Korchin, so he's out of position. I don't really want to declare war on Ming, not while he's got fully maintained forts. I'd rather just wait. It's not a big deal. It's not like I'm going to really run out of time to annex him. I don't think I need to worry about it. 35% chance we can end this war right now. Yeah, sweet! It worked! Excellent! That's fantastic news. Okay, is he willing to give us everything? Of course he is. We have 99 war score. A little bit of war exhaustion, or a little bit of aggressive expansion. Now on this side, we don't need to worry about the annulled treaties because we've already done it. I'm not personally going to be fabricating very many claims on Bengal, so I don't really care how long the truce is at the moment. I think I am going to get some prestige out of this by forcing another rivalry to end. We currently have -7 reasons. Ongoing battles. This 5 stack is giving him -11 reasons. Okay, let's just wait a couple days. Alright, 22.8 prestige. Sounds good. This army was a pair. Send it to here. This army was... I don't know. These armies are all... blech. Tongo gave me a bunch of troops that I didn't really want. Messed up all my stuff. Let's send all these guys to here, and we'll try to put it back together again in a way that makes some sense. Okay. Well, that was a good little quick war. We do not have imperialism yet, no. We're very close to it, though. We can get a claim on Moshi, which is in Hijaz. I believe. Is it? No, it's actually Mali. But if I do that, I have to fight somebody I don't really want to fight. I can get my one and only claim on Bengal. I'm going to take a claim on the fort so that I can potentially seize it in the future. Actually, shoot, I can't until I finish my integration. That's right. Well, I can fabricate on this fort then. And then we can stop spying on him. Okay, so we're waiting on Ming's war to end. We are looking to attack Brittany soon. We are... What? What else are we doing? I know we definitely want to build some more troops. We've got a lot of force limit available. I could build nearly 2 combat stacks, and if we check the buildings, I don't think that they've built... No, they've got a long way to go. Half a year, and then we get a bunch of regimental camps. So I think I have room for 2 more combat stacks. We're getting to the point where I can actually field, like, 2 combat stacks adjacent to Ming or something. Okay, this army is good. Okay, that's fine. I have no forts down here, annoyingly, but... Does it annoy anyone else that when your armies are both set to arrive on the exact same day, but they're movement locked, you can't combine them? They're both going to arrive on the 4th. But I can't, like, combine them or put a leader in charge. Like, I can't... Well, I could put a leader in charge, but I can't combine them. It's just kind of silly. We'll get a little bit of separatism down here. Gujarat, someone else that I was considering attacking. It's glorious in the eyes of God. Let's check and see if this guy had enough admin points saved up to start all of his cores. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good little Orissa starts all 5 of his cores, plus Boggle Khan from the previous war. Excellent. He is at 2.36 overextension. We'll probably want to police the land for him a little bit. I don't think he can handle... Well, he's actually got like a 45 stack. He's not weak. Alright, we got a 40 stack nearly. Not quite enough to get an overrun on that. Seriously, another one of these stupid events? Whatever. Stop bothering me, stupid colonial nations. I think we just plow through these guys. That one's gonna fall no matter what, so we should wait for the other troops, but... I was hoping to get an overrun. We're off by like 1,000 troops to be able to get an overrun. Okay, I got 2 claims on Aithaya. I don't need any more claims on Ming. I don't really need claims, period, for very much longer, because we're going to have imperialism. The only advantage to claims is going to be just that they're going to have less administrative point cost, so we do want to start getting claims on high development provinces. We've got the claims we need on Brittany. I wouldn't mind having an extra claim or 2 on Scotland, just because that would save me some admin. I could fabricate on Gelre. Wouldn't mind having that claim. I'm going to keep a diplomat free. Here, for 1 month, I'm just going to fabricate on Ming. Nah, it's pointless. I don't know why I did that. I was thinking I just wanted to, like, you know, make him useful, but... I think I'm trying to min-max the monthly tick too much. Okay, how's this stack looking? 32 to 16, good. 34 and 10. It needs more cannons. I don't know why this one's, like, wrong. Oh, I know why now. It's because this was a former siege stack. And I combined in the... It's surprising how perfect that math worked out. You're no longer a siege stack then. You're a combat stack. Your primary, what? I think I stopped worrying about names a while ago. This is just going to be, I don't know, Orissa. And you can have another 6 cannons. Any other rebellion that we need to worry about right now? We got particularists at 70%. For 7 months, I could basically trade 7 times 2. I could trade 14 admin points to get rid of the particularists if I just hire this guy. Or we could just not and hope that it doesn't increase.
Go Ryukyu and RIP Victor.
10-month Killer Mutts. Thank you for your resub. Yes. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm definitely going to I am definitely going to be naming my next computer after the infamous Victor Jankowski. My current computer is named Fredigar after a campaign I did in CK2. This computer has served me well, but it's about 3 years old this summer. So it's that time. We're going to build another computer soon, and it's going to be called Victor. V for victory. Damn particularists ticked up to 80%. That protect trade interface takes a long time to open up. Well, we have no war exhaustion. We're already at negative 90 piety. I could take that mission and then just threaten war. He'd probably accept. I could just take Moshi. That would be great. Gives us more yearly prestige from the mission. Let's try that. Conquer Moshi. Give me Moshi. Haha! By 2 reasons, he says. That's spectacular. Easiest mission ever! Thank you for the 1 prestige per month. Or per year, rather. Sir Flipper, thank you for your sub. I am so annoyed that I can't get power projection up. Did you thought it. Come on, I know you did. I just thought it. So you probably thought it. I am so upset that I can't get it up. My power projection, that is. Why do I only have 45 transports here? Did I lose some transports? Looks like I did. Well, these are all just like extras that I inherited, so let's just send them over there and they can join that fleet. I love the Mountain Dew bottle, the Demon Dew. The Mountain Dew Demon bottle. I think it's awesome. Alright, he's coring. He started another core, and then Zanzibar. He still has not started coring Zanzibar. Besimus Rock can't handle any more expansion right now, he's just too weak. Ah, we can take Palermo. How do you guys feel about feeding Catalonia a 20 development province in Palermo, giving him fabrication range on Napoli, Salerno, Cosenza, Calabria, Messina, Syracuse, Malta, all this stuff? I feel very good about it. I think we should do it for sure. We can also declare war on Castile, but don't really want to. I'd rather try to take Rioja from him. Take his level 4 fort. What? You have claims on everything except for the province that I want. I hate you. Where's Portugal? They're a 1 province minor out here in the Azores. They do have 18 development. Congrats to them. Thank you for Palermo and Salamanca. Right, I do need to try to keep my aggressive expansion as low as I can, though, because we're going to take all of Brittany and a big chunk out of the Netherlands, and if I go too nuts, then the HRE might get pissed. We'll see. Okay, Senwi's currently loyal. Orissa is actually close to being disloyal, which might work out to my advantage. The fact that he's this close to 50% means that I might be able to engineer him just naturally kind of going up to 50%. And then once he's above 50%, he'll definitely have time to finish his course. Of course, at this rate, we're projected to finish annexation. That's right. It increases. Okay, you pay the Diplo points for even for uncored land. So the fact that he has more development means that we have more time, and he did start all the cores. So I think we're already on track for this. Looks like everything's going to work out just fine with Orissa, so we want to keep him loyal. Good. Okay, so that takes me back then to his Senwi, which is also technically temporarily loyal. We could pay off all of his debt. Might do that. Catalonia is very disloyal. Savoy would probably be the easiest to get loyal. For 40 prestige, I can make him loyal right now. Okay, I think I'm going to stay at peace for a moment. Let's get a guy fabricating on Scotland. Scotland's not a very high priority, but I don't need to be at war yet. I know. Before you say it, before you say, it's world conquest, you gotta conquer faster. Not really. No, it's not about speed. I mean, it is to some extent, but it's more about control and planning. Okay, so we can get a claim on Hejaz. This next claim, I think, even though I would like other provinces, like Mecca is his capital, so I can't threaten war for that. I think I am going to try to get a claim on this one, just so that I can get adjacency to the Ottomans. Stupid Diplomatic Defense Act. We could fabricate on his capital, 39 development, or we could fabricate on a lower province. I think I'd prefer to go for the smaller development now. I need the estuaries so that I can move my trade capital, but I'd rather take the higher development provinces later with more administrative efficiency, I think. Not to mention, I know I'm up against the aggressive expansion cap. So I think I'm going to take Friesland, because I want to get onto the Helagoland Bight sea tile. So we'll take a claim there. And I think that's good for now. We only need the 2. We'll stop spying on him. How close are we? We are 7 years away from Admin Tech 22, which is when we're going to finally get rid of the disaster that's active and switch over to the Constitutional Republic. Not Republic, sorry, Constitutional Monarchy. Also, next idea group. That's something I need to think about. I don't really know. At this point, we have all of the ideas we need for expansion. I mean, we could go for a military idea group now. And about the only one that really makes much sense to me would be, well, there's 3 of them. Quantity, offensive, or defensive. All seem rather appealing. The extra diplomat from aristocratic would be nice. Let's check policies. Nobility Embassy Act, diplomats +1, diplo rep +1, that's nice. Administrative, the licensing of the Press Act, minus 10% aggressive expansion impact, could be nice. Is there anything in any of the military idea groups that reduces aggressive expansion? If I could stack, like, a couple more aggressive expansion modifiers, we could have almost no aggressive expansion at all. I don't think there are, but there might be other policies. Unified Army Command, Liberty, Desire, and Subjects, minus 10. Could be interesting. More diplomatic reputation in there from professional diplomatic corps. I don't even know why I'm looking at this. There's absolutely no chance in hell I'm going to take naval ideas. Is there? It's got a policy, overseas embassies. It's a diplomatic policy, though, so that's a no-go. No, that's a no-go. Aristocratic and naval were the only two I saw that gave minus aggressive expansion, which is basically... I kind of categorize ideas in two ways right now. There's idea groups that are good for combat, for like dominating a battle, dominating a war, and then there's idea groups that are good for world conquest, and anything that increases my world conquest ability is really what I'm looking for right now. I don't need good generals. I don't even need good troops. I already have billions of them, practically. But like aristocratic, the diplomat is useful. The tech cost reduction is useful. The leader without upkeep, useful. And then the that policy, it's a military policy. 20% better improve relations over time. That affects your aggressive expansion decay. And then 10%, minus 10% aggressive expansion impact. Doesn't seem like much, but you gotta remember, that's an additive modifier. So if we go look at our aggressive expansion impact, right now, I have minus 49.9%. If I threw another 10% on top of that, we would have a total of minus 60%. So it's not minus 10%. It's effectively minus 20% because we're going from a 0.5 multiplier to a 0.4 multiplier. 20% of our overall aggressive expansion is going away. It's huge. Not to mention, again, the improved relations affects aggressive expansion decay. So, aristocratic's looking pretty good to me. I like that policy. I also really like the idea that that policy is a military point sink. It's a military policy, meaning that I can just turn it on and forget about it, you know? Because I'm always going to have military points. Aristocratic is looking surprisingly good to me. Someone said there was an offensive policy that also gives aggressive expansion impact. Where? Oh, risk assessment policy. That's expansion. It's not exploration. And it's an administrative policy, which again is a no-go. Pretty much I'm only looking for ideas. Sorry, I'm only looking for policies that are military points. I want as many of those as I can. And while this is nice, getting the extra shock pips and stuff, the siege ability, the force limit discipline, all that kind of crap, in this specific campaign, I'm going to say that offensive is not as good as aristocratic. You'll almost never hear me say that, but based on the things I'm trying to accomplish right now, aristocratic is looking better to me than offensive. So really, for me right now, the debate is between quantity, defensive, and aristocratic. Lots of good military policies I could turn on here. I don't like... the one idea that's in there that actually kind of looks really appealing to me is the... well, hold on. Diplomatic Defense Act. I could spend 1 military point per month to gain a diplomatic relationship slot. That's really good. That's an extra massive vassal that I could be feeding. That's an extra 100% overextension I can be feeding constantly, you know, every 3 years. It's huge. Late game forts make you always choose offensive? Well, some of you may be aware that like I'm not copying a guy's run, but I'm basing my run off of a successful run I saw on Reddit where a guy did this game plan, right? He colonized for 50 years and then he explored. his historic next idea after this set of ideas, which I have taken the same ideas as he did. Not because I'm copying him, but because it makes sense. I mean, I actually sat and thought about it for a long time between episodes and sessions and stuff about, like, does this make sense in my situation? Because he actually went a different religion, he went a different, he did a lot of things differently, but... his next idea in his campaign was quantity. And I can see where quantity has its perks, right? I mean, we already have infinite manpower as far as I'm concerned. So that part doesn't really matter anymore. But just the fact that you get plus 50% land force limit lets you make such a huge army. All I'm really seeing that I'm going to get out of quantity is just exactly what you would expect from quantity. More dudes. I don't think I really need that. Because think about it. There's only one nation right now. One on the entire damn planet that's not willing to accept my threat in wars. And that's the Ottomans. We're probably going to need to attack the Ottomans anyway. So, do I really need to be able to threaten the Ottomans? Do I need more troops to beat the Ottomans? No, I don't think I do. I just need to just put them into position and go smash his face a while. I don't think I need quantity. And again, the only argument I can really see for going quantity would be if I needed more, like, troops to be able to threaten war, and I don't really. France is already bending the knee. They're already giving up when I ask them to. I'm going to just say no to quantity. I'm not going to go quantity. And I think you guys are overrating siege ability. I don't have innovative, so I can't go for the innovative offensive policy to get siege ability plus 10% and land leader siege plus 1. And yes, sure, engineer core seems great. But let's just break this down. 20% siege ability, what does that effectively do? That reduces the time of each siege check by 6 days. So let's just say your average siege is going to take a year, maybe? Let's say it's a 1-year siege. That would be 12 ticks, 12 months. So 12 times 6 days is what you're saving by having this idea. 12 times 6. That would be 72 days. So you're going to speed up your average siege time by a little bit over 2 months. I'm saying I think aristocratic is the way to go. Surprisingly. I am surprised to see it, but I think it's better. Main reason being, this is really good. The army tradition decay is good. It's not a huge part of my overall game plan, but it would be nice to have. The diplomat is definitely more useful. More claims means less admin points on integration. It means easier times. It's better. Diplomats are great. Even though I'm using shadow diplomats. This one doesn't matter. This one is good. It's fine. Land leaders without upkeep is good. It's fine. But the main benefit is actually the policy that I can turn on. It's going to give me less aggressive expansion. For military points per month. And give me better aggressive expansion decay. It just seems amazing to me. I think that's exactly what I want. Also, autonomous estates. -1 national unrest from influence ideas. That's good too. And we can turn on for admin points if I want another diplomat and more diplomatic reputation. I could do that. Yeah, I'm going to say that yeah, army tradition has siege ability in itself as well. That's a good point. By having army tradition higher, you actually effectively have siege ability. You're right. Okay, we spent a long time on that, but I think I'm going to go different. I'm going to deviate from that other campaign, and I'm going to go for aristocratic ideas. Didn't shadow diplomats get hot patched? No. They did hotfix the exploit you could use where you could duplicate armies, but they have not fixed shadow diplomats yet. As evidenced by the fact that I have 75.2% integrated Orissa with no diplomat doing the job. I don't think you guys are... okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm not ignoring you guys. There's a number of people in Twitch chat right now who are saying that you're like 50 years away from aggressive expansion not being a thing. That's not really true, though. If I don't take the idea, then yes, that's going to happen. But if I take the idea, then I can continue to have wars directly against one-on-one nation, like, well, it's like 20 to 1 right now because I've got 20 subjects, but I can attack nations like one-on-one or one-on-two, and I can still isolate them. The sooner it becomes a coalition fest, it's still possible to world conquest when that happens, but I still think there's a lot of value in trying to make it stop happening or not happen at all. Diplomatic Defense Act gives you... That was, this idea? Yeah, but... I did see this one earlier, and it was appealing to me, the idea of having an extra relationship slot. Local militias, minus 0.03 monthly war exhaustion is pretty tempting, too. Damn it! Stop making me have to think about it. I don't want to think about it. We have time anyway. We have 7 years to make that decision, which is going to be a while. But, alright, now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure which idea I'm going to go. Anyway, we're going to unpause the game. We're going to let the game run for a bit. No, Diplomatic Defense Act is a military point. It's not a defensive. The Diplomatic Defense Act is a military point per month to gain a diplomatic relationship slot. So you're effectively you're trading 1 military point per month for 1 diplo point per month if you had to go over the relationship limit. It's a good policy. It's strong. It lets you convert your military points, which we have in excess of, into diplomatic points. And then real quick, just for the sake of, not playing the game, is there any argument possible that would make me go for an administrative or a diplomatic idea group now? I don't think so. I think we have everything we need. Primarily looking at military policies, because those are the only ones I'm going to want to turn on and leave on. Now, I don't think I can see it being justifiable. No. No. Alright, let's focus on what we're supposed to focus on, which is, didn't I just take land from somebody? I did. I need to start that core before I forget. Thought I had taken care of that, but apparently they moved into a province I wasn't expecting. Well, from there, let's just stay here and focus on this guy. Of course, Portugal gets a 636. Galchuki cedes Santa Catalina to Bob's Banana Republic. You little bastard, why'd you only take 1 province? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. Bob's Banana Republic. I needed you to take 2 provinces from him. Take that. Why didn't you take that one too? I can see that that's his. You can see the color. You should have taken 2. Darn it. Alright, what's this diplomat gonna work on? Could always threaten war with Gujarat. I don't have to declare the war directly. I'd like to keep my piety negative. Baglana. Yeah, I don't really want to declare war on this guy yet. Let's threaten with him. Next major war that I want to declare is probably going to be Ming. Alright, come on, you little derps. Where are you going to march to? Ethiopia cedes metric tons of land to Hejaz. Hejaz is being all, I'm so strong. Now he's going to ask me for military access, and I'm going to say no. Of course, he can always march around the Ottomans, but... Ethiopia just got cut in half. Alright, the particularists are at 1.8. I think we've got to make this go away. 24.6% chance of it firing every month. The cores are almost done. But I just want the problem to go away. I'm going to spend 14 admin points effectively to make that problem go away. Just not going to deal with it. Trog BL and Sir Flipper, if I missed you earlier, thank you for your subscriptions. I think it's time to train up some more stacks. Not exactly the best province to have done it in, but whatever. Are you gonna march? There he goes. The gas man? Still have a little bit of unrest up there, but that'll go away next month now that we are no longer overextended. Fortune cedes a bunch of land to Ming. That's what we're waiting for on Ming. Most likely because he was at war and he is an AI. He is probably in debt now, and he will immediately turn off his forts. Maybe not yet, probably at the beginning of next month. No, he's already mothballed 1, 2, 3. He's just mothballed the same 3 that he had mothballed earlier. Still, we're in prime position to move on 2 of them. Can probably get there from this army. By forced march, I think I can get there. The zone of control from Beijing will be annoying, but so long as we march in through Jinan, it's just 1, 2, 3, and then we could be there. And these other ones we would want to siege down. You would be for that army. You go there. This guy spreads out in this territory. You're on that. You're on that. Let's actually not have him spread out. We'll have this guy come up to here for this fort here. This guy goes for that fort. This guy goes for that fort. Gain piety or lose piety? I would gladly lose piety, thank you. Could have actually used that to offset some of the piety gain for attacking Ming. But I don't think I'm ready to attack him just yet. Desmond is still being a pissy little brat over there. Despite the fact that I have less overextension, why do we still have unrest here? Damn. Oh, right, that's it. We lost some legitimacy. Shoot. Well, knowing that we're so close to being able to take a military idea group, I don't really want to spend any more military points on legitimacy. But if I don't, this is going to cost me admin points because I have a level 1 advisor right now. So, admin points are more valuable. I'm going to bump legitimacy 1 time. That should make this problem go away, roughly. Still being a bastard, isn't he? Should have just trained those troops before and then kept them. Okay, Nepal truce, 68. September, France is January of next year, so 12 months on France. Sure, I'll take more money. Why not? Sounds decent. The reason why we want to attack Ming is strictly so that I can feed land to Senwi at the moment. He's got a lot of claims and I want to take advantage of them. I have some claims on provinces that are coastal and already states, so I would like that land. I don't want to spend a huge amount of monarch points, but we do have 6 years until we can take tech, so I do have a few extra admin points at the moment. Granted, I need 200 if I'm going to move my capital at some point, so a lot of things up in the air, a lot of things to consider. Let's just try to get as much time played today as we can. Try to not pause. And as expected, this army is going to start suffering attrition. Let's march it to the coast, half of it. And then the rest of it I can take care of soon. You are allowed to have subjects to get the achievement, yes. They don't have to be integrated. I will try to integrate them, if we can do it, but whatever. If we can't, we can't. But that would be my ideal outcome, would be fully integrating everybody, just because I think that that's better. And I think we are still on track to do that. Ooh, we're about to gain a personality. I wonder if it's going to be like the last personality, where it starts off being negative 10% trade efficiency and then becomes 10% trade efficiency. What do you guys think? I'll try not to pause, he says as he pauses. Yes, well, what can I say? It happens. Okay, do we want to start the integration of Betsimisaraka? He's very expensive to integrate. I think I'm actually not going to do it, because actually, yeah, I think we can. He's the next target to integrate. Main thing I want to do is I just want to make sure that I still get access to tech on time. Yeah, I think we do start integrating him.
The YouTube stuff is superb. This is even better. Keep on streaming Arumba Smile.
Thank you. Appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I think we can afford to do it. The thing that I'm hoping to have happen, we integrated Tongu and Orissa without anything extra beyond diplomatic integration, the idea from influence, and the policy. But for the next integrations, I want to have, ideally, I want to have administrative efficiency level 2 when it completes. Negative, that affects diplomatic integration costs as well. And then also, I want to be a constitutional monarchy, and I want to have passed the reform, or the idea, or whatever it's called, the debate that gives diplomatic integration cost. So, Betsumisaraka is currently showing 1900 Diplo points. It's going to end up being a lot less than that, but I still think we have time to start the integration. It's fine. It's awesome, actually. We could actually take Diplotech right now. Yeah, it's offensive ideas that give siege, but I think offensive is great, but it's not as good as innovative offensive. The policy, the extra land leader siege pip is what I think makes it really strong. Alright, so first things first, we're going to have to send this guy some money. He's currently disloyal by quite a bit. So we got to get this guy happy. He has no debt, sadly. Making tons of money right now. Look at that, 21 ducats a month from trade. You little bastard. So we can easily get him to 190 just by sending him a gift, but I'm going to have to placate him a lot to get him loyal. So sadly, say goodbye to our prestige. It's that time again. One thing I'm doing right now that I'm missing out on is I don't actually have a 6th relationship, and I've been holding it hoping to use the Mamluks, but we might be better off forming another nation somewhere else for now, and then using the next relationship after Orissa's gone for Mamluks. Let's just think for a second. Who could I release in addition to the ones that I already have? Ideally, they would have existing cores. What about the Timurids? The Timurids cores still exist? Some, but not all. Baluchistan, yeah, he does have a lot of cores. If I took Thatta from Gujarat, then I'd have sea tile adjacency and I could fabricate on Persia. Threaten him, take a province, release Baluchistan. That's a long ways off though, because I have a truce with Gujarat right now. If I got a claim on Ethiopia, I could release, like, Funge. Or Makarai. This would be an ideal region to do it in, just because it's in a trade node that I don't care about. I could release, Baluchistan exists? Ah. Okay. Wait a second, what's this? Mewar, yuck. Najd is pretty awesome, but I already have a bunch of land. It would preferably be a new acquisition where we don't end up giving up any territory that we've already paid monarch points for. Take a shot every time Arumba pauses the game? Yeah, good luck. You would not last long. I suppose, in theory, I could declare war on Ming and then release a subject. Would any of my existing claims release just one province? See, if I took this, I could release Key. But Key has this 15 development core as well. That would be bad. Down here, this is Min. Ooh, there's an opportunity right there. Min has multiple cores along the coast. Not a huge amount, but I don't have any existing land that has Min cores is the main thing. So I could take that in the peace deal and then just release Min. It's pretty appealing to me. I already cored Normandy. And Normandy doesn't have any cores. And Normandy's in the English Channel. Lots of reasons why that's a bad idea. I'm leaning towards Min.
At Arumba 07 as an Australian, I defy you, and the next late stream you do where I don't have to be up at the crack of dawn to go wedding suit shopping, I will take the challenge.
Jesus. There's a lot of text there. I don't think we have a truce with the jumper. Oh, damn, that's his capital right on the border. Shoot. Threaten for the province, then release Min. Wait for the 5-year truce, and then reconquest him. That does give me the ability to create him right away. But if I use a reconquest CB, I won't be able to take advantage of any of his Sinui's cores. Or, sorry, his claims in the CB. Which means that, I'll only be able to take Min's cores. The aggressive expansion over here is not really a big concern. Kida, what the hell are you doing colonizing that stupid province, dummy? No, I'm leaning right now towards waiting for him to have mothballed all, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of his forts are mothballed. Oh my god, they're so predictable. Okay, I'm going to be back in like 1 minute. I'm going to go take a quick bathroom break, but that is definitely the course of action we're going to follow now that Ming has stupidly turned off all of his forts. So, I'll be back in like 1 minute. 1 second, everyone. See you in a second. Okay, we're back, we're ready, let's do it. Okay, I think we do wait till the next month, just so that we have as much time as possible to march to the provinces. Let's hope that he doesn't turn any of his forts on. We're gonna go 3 more months until we switch advisors. Don't let me forget, in 3 months I need to switch off the level 1 advisor. But I do want to get Desmond all the way down to 0, as well as the particularists. You guys excited about the conquest of Ming? Gayin still have cores around. Maybe. There's Gascony. No, looks like Guyin's cores have disappeared. He's the southern France guy, right? I know I recognize that name, but... no, he doesn't. Not to mention Bordeaux is upstream of the English Channel, so I don't really want to have a subject there. I only want subjects in nodes that are not of interest to me for trade purposes. Yeah, take your shots. Okay, let's check and see if everyone's in position. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna miss out on that one up there. His army is also way out of position. So that's good. Yep, I think it's time. It's gonna be a brutal war. Unfortunately, it is glorious in the eyes of God, but we're gonna make the war goal our subjects' claim of which? Make it Zinning. Hey, your job is to go there. You guys are going there and there. Your job is to go here. Yours is to go here. Now, his army is so far out of position that I might actually carpet siege down here. I think I will. These ones I'm not going to do, but down here, I think we'll go one step further as well. This army gets the 2231, marches on Datong. I'm going to march here knowing that he's going to turn the fort on in one day. And that'll actually end up being a zone of control as well. We should be able to get to Datong that way. This army is going to go to here. We do want a very good leader here. In case that stat comes nearby. We might have to run from this fort. We might not be able to get it, but... I would prefer for these transports to come up to Korea Bay, as with these as well, to blockade his capital. Vassalize the Emperor after he revokes the Privilegia. Yeah, good luck. He's on call for Reichsreform. I don't think he's going to be revoking the Privilegia anytime soon. In fact, I seriously doubt it. Within Ming, the Ming fort in Beijing's control. Well, unless my understanding is wrong, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Okay. It was being a little bit squirrely there for a second. So the power stack is going to stand up here. Oh. He's going to be gone on the 28th. Rats. We're actually going to end up fighting his army. Okay, well, I mean, we're going to miss out on the level 2 fort up there. That's unfortunate, but we do need to fight his army probably once or twice just to break his back anyway. And we're going to still pick off, like, what, 4 forts? 5 forts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. So that's decent. Teiba just rolled a 1. Good job. Then a 4. We're not really known for our generals. There's the 9. Well, it's not bad. Did some work. Missed out on that siege, but it's got an obsolete like a small garrison, and I think it's already doubly obsolete. Yeah, we have access to Star Fort already, so a level 1 fort's going to provide no protection at all. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to actually... No, I'm gonna send the whole army there. No, I'm not. I'm going to send 10 cannons that way. And this army's going to go to there. Ooh, he's got 9 heavies. I've got 4 days of time to work with right now. 30th, 19th. That's my fastest retreat point. It's a shame we didn't have a guy with maneuver here. If I force march, I can save 3 more days. Which means that I've got 7 days to work with. I think that it's probably better for me to... What? He's got no cannons, so I don't think this army is going to get stack wiped. I think we just let him... If he wants to come fight me, he can fight me. And we're just going to snipe the fort. I think it's more valuable to have the fort. Still, we're off by 1 day. He is coming at me with a 40 stack 3231. Tech 20 versus my Tech 21. So we have a tactics advantage. We currently have a discipline advisor. Got 1 more month to go until we get rid of that separatist rebellion. Stupid Ming with his massive 39-day siege phases. Yuck. Losing heavies, or losing transports here fast. Only 2 though, but... Look at that. We actually have a +1. The fort is completely obsolete, and it has half its garrison, which means that even though it normally provides 2 fort level, it's instead providing effectively -1. We're gaining... It's like having an extra siege pip or something. Pretty spectacular. The siege times are very slow, but quite nice. I suppose we'll spy on Ming a little bit, see if we can speed up the siege timers at all. Lost our claim on the Ottomans. Spy network construction is pretty appealing. However, the prestige would be nice so that I could get Betsamisaraka in. I feel like shady people is really valuable though, because I keep on getting counter-espionaged. I'm gonna take that. Alright, it is time to change advisors. I remembered. What else is it time to do? I was considering spending my prestige on Betsamisaraka, but we should do that after this war. Oh, he's got debt. Nice. I'm glad that he does. Makes it easier for me to get him under control. Oh, right. I was gonna transfer control of provinces to people who have issues. I think I am gonna pay off all of Hisenui's debt. And I'm gonna make Orissa pay for these forts. There goes all of his unrest, or all of his liberty desire. This is not looking like it's actually to my disadvantage to fight this battle. Okay, now it's a 10 versus a 4. Let's get out of there.
Surprise stream. Hypixel.
Yeah! There's Pita! It's been a while, man. Haven't seen you. Alright, this was a claim from my subject. You join that army. You guys are all nice and balanced. That army was forced to shatter somewhere into here. I hate how you can't see Fog of War adjacent to your subjects. I feel like they should tell you, you know? They should tell you, hey, I see a guy. He's over there. Should transfer that to Orissa, because he's got better siege, better fort defense than I do. But now I can't, because it's under occupation. Shoot. Also, I should have transferred it, because he should be paying for it, but... Really, all I'm looking for is to blitz him down to low enthusiasm, and then end the war as fast as I can. That would be my light fleet engaging his 9 heavies. Oh well. They can die, I don't care. Wait, what? How did this one get garrisoned? I'm pretty sure we arrived before the end of the month here, didn't we? I guess not, but I thought we had. There's the army. Nice! Great Sultan Gen I is now a conqueror. That is so fitting! That's awesome! In a Ryukyu campaign, to get the ruler trait, Conqueror. That's great! Love it. Assault it? Don't think we need to. We already have a 21% chance. He's already on pretty low enthusiasm. He's only on high enthusiasm at the moment because of that naval battle. Without that naval battle, he'd be, what, 8 reasons away from being not happy at all? I don't think we're actually winning fights here. I'm going to hide. We lost 8 ships. Didn't kill any of his. There's the low enthusiasm. Okay, let's wait for... What happened here? He regained garrison in all these forts. What happened? I've never seen that happen before. How is he gaining garrison when the forts are being besieged? That is really, really weird. Is it because he's got 2 things raising the size of the garrison? Maybe there's like some weird mechanic where, like, if you're under siege, then the monthly reinforcement gets reduced by 100% or something. But because he's got plus 50%, it's offsetting it or something. I don't know. Or is there a new event? Did he have an event that caused him to... No, we definitely got here before the tick. Weird. Whatever. I'm not gonna roll back. I like the Conquer event. The Conquer trait. But every single fort gained some garrison. Not the full 240 that it would have, or should have, but it did gain some garrison. His army has no morale. He's not really gonna do anything with it until he can get one more monthly tick. So I think I have time for this one extra siege, but okay, I can try reloading that save, but if we do that, we're gonna lose the Conqueror trait. If we lose the Conqueror trait, I'm gonna be sad. Besides, we are already at 31 war score. Let's just see what the peace deal would look like. I don't understand how he did that, but oh well. Trait more important. I agree. Okay, with 33 war score, he's probably not going to give me much. I also need to make a point to occupy all the Hisenwi claims, which I should have probably done earlier. Should have done that with this spreading out. So we're not ready for a peace deal yet, but if I take the provinces that I have claims on, that's a... I mean, he would agree to it right now. Alright, let's even though I don't have the provinces, let's see how much war score it would cost if I took these for myself. That's also taking this province up here, which I didn't really need or want, but it's only 55 war score. I think we can get him to bend pretty damn quick. We're 65 reasons away right now, but if I do finish any of these sieges, which we've got a 7%, 14%, 42%, 21%, like we're making damn good progress on them. However, the fact that they do need to be sieged, I think I'm gonna do this. Has anyone ever had that happen before? Where they get garrison recovery on a monthly tick while it's being sieged. It's the first time I think I've ever seen that. It was really surprising. Okay, so we know we need like 65 war score or something like that. Not 65, sorry, 53 I think it was, or I don't know, whatever. Not very much. That could be a big deal. Should try to consolidate a little bit sooner. Don't forget De Hong in the middle of a Senway. Ah, yes, right. Thank you. So we're going to lose that 2-stack, sadly. I'm going to immediately train up a replacement. Okay, don't know which way he's going, but I think it's gonna give me a chance here to spread out. Let's wait and see which way he's going. He's going to this fort here. He is zone of controlled now by it, so his armies are separated. Not too worried about that. That fort would take a lot longer for him to siege if I could have transferred it to Orissa. Get a second claim on Hejaz now. Well, there was another opportunity here. If I could threaten him again, I could release the subject from here. There is no Mamluk core available, though. Right? I don't think the Mamluks ever actually got down here. Any cores in Ethiopia area that might be better to release than Min over in the Ming area? Medri, Bari, Beja. I think I'm just going to take a claim on this little crap province because I want to get adjacency to Hassa. And I don't really want to pay any monarch points for the land, so we'll go for the lower development stuff. Yes, if you warned them. Ming has these ideas. They've got full quantity, humanist, trade, administrative. But even still, they shouldn't be able to reinforce through occupation. Okay, we have 47 war score. If either of these other forts fall, I think we'll be fine. But I've still got to get the Senwi provinces occupied. So these ones here. That one's being taken care of. That one's being taken care of. So it's just these three. This one's already done. So we're like a month away from being able to peace out. I think we'll take it pretty quick. Sadly, no forts are falling. Looks like he's content to try to just siege down my subjects' land. There goes our truce with France. France and Brittany. Ooh. Nice. All right, let's go think about these for a second. So with France, the only thing that I really want is Ka. I want to take his estuary. So I think we're going to threaten him. We'll core that ourselves directly. And then with Brittany, we're just going to straight up attack him. He's still allied to Austria. Austria is willing to honor the call. I wonder, now that he's weaker, if maybe he would be more interested in breaking his alliance? Yes! Excellent. So we can threaten war. Should probably ask him to just do this now, right? No, we should wait. On the off chance that Brittany picks up another ally. Alright, we need an army in position then on Brittany. Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it. Good. If I'm failing 20s and 70s and 40s, then you better not get a 14. Excellent. That goes to Orissa. Nice. I don't think we're going to actually need to go to those provinces, but we already have 60 war score. The only thing I'm waiting on is the diplo points that I can save for finishing this occupation right there and this occupation right here. That goes to Senwi. This goes to Senwi. That one's already transferred, and we're waiting on that occupation right there. Okay, I think every Senwi claim is transferred. Let's take a look. That's a lot of land. It's also a lot of aggressive expansion. We're gonna have 283 aggressive expansion with Ming. Haha, very funny. It's gonna be a while till I want to attack him again. I need to be at full peace so I can release Min. I need prestige. The prestige from... Alright, he's barely willing to accept right now. I think we take this peace deal. So, despite him cheating, in my opinion, well, I'm practically cheating by taking advantage of his stupidity, but him having all of his forts mothballed and then somehow still being able to reinforce, even though I definitely got there before the end of the month, I don't know. Maybe I didn't, maybe I'm just I miscalculated, I don't know. Okay, but that was like a 4-month war. We declared that war August... No, we declared that war November the 1st. So that was a 3-month war. 62% war score, 64 peace deal. Sent. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, let's immediately release Min. Just want to confirm that I'm not over the relationship limit. Yeah, I think releasing Min's a good idea right now. Okay, so Min has 3 cores. Total of 38 plus 6. So 44 development that we get pretty easily. At some point. He spawns with 21, 21, 21 tech. He's got full economic, defensive, administrative, humanist, quality. Got some infantry combat ability in there. Nothing nasty that's going to make the cores more expensive, so we like that. His Senwi will be integrated? No, I think you're thinking of Orissa. That's going to be integrated, not his Senwi. Okay. That war went very well. These were all siege stacks. The combat stack was this, so we'll send that over to here or something. Where's that navy with the heavies? There he is. He goes up there to join and replace the 2 ships that we lost. So I'll appoint this leader. Okay, I only have a little bit of overextension, but it is going to cause some issues. Okay, we'll get those cores started. Now I've got to rebuild all these stacks. Actually, I could. What do you guys think? Should I sell land to my new subject? And by sell, I mean just give away. Because he has no money. I can't give that land to him, he's too far away. And there was no other province that I could have taken for 0 dip. What's Senwi's development? It's really stupid high. He's got 667. The annexation cost for Senwi is going to be pretty damn high. 2,444 with the Administrative Diplomatic Integration Act thing active. That's a lot. It's a lot of points. Integrate that fella. We could ask for some serious money from the merchant guilds. Somehow they have... If I first grant monopoly charters, I can demand over 6,000 gold from them right now. We've already recently done this, so I see no real reason not to do this, honestly. 6,246 ducats, please. Why, okay, someone in Twitch wants to know, why am I keeping Korea around? Primarily for the same reason that Scotland exists. Korea has a tendency to counter-espionage me, and it's very difficult to fabricate claims on him, and he's stupid and annoying. So I'm just going to wait until I have imperialism to full annex him. He's so small that no one wants to be his friend anyway. So he's not a real factor, it doesn't matter. Well, the only problem is leaving him around, he might do a little bit of development, making him more expensive to eat later. But later, I'll also have more administrative efficiency, so I think it's still going to be cheaper to just wait. Not to mention, I need to fabricate on things that matter. Okay. Looking for truce timers. We could just declare a war against Jean-Pur and get negative piety from that. Takes us all the way back up to negative 100. It's another province we could try to feed Orissa. I don't know if we have time for it, honestly. He's currently paused. He's got too much liberty desire. Barely. I could take advantage of that and try to get him another province. I like the negative piety, I like the extra province, and I favor diplomatic integration over annexation myself because it's cheaper as far as points go for me right now. Never did balance these armies out after that war. That is not an appropriately built stack at all. We got room for another 40,000 troops. Yes, I do want to threaten for that other province. I have the admin points for it. I think we try. France is probably not going to accept right away. We'll have to probably wait a little bit, but let's check. Yeah, I need to wait 62 months, so 5 years until he's willing to accept a threat. Unfortunately. Ah, yes, that's right. I totally forgot. Brittany is ready for conquest. We're not quite in position yet. The navy is where? It will be there in February. Okay, so March the 1st, we can declare war on Brittany and integrate his 2 colonial subjects. I'm assuming he hasn't colonized anything else. 54 total war score. How's aggressive expansion look? Fully manageable, I think. So I think we start by having you break your alliance with Brittany. We have forced the lesser nation of Austria to break their alliance with Brittany. Good. Brittany, you have no friends. No one likes you, Brittany. Okay, Castile. I already recently threatened him, didn't I? I have no truce with Tlemcen right now. Oh, nice. I can threaten for his last remaining fort. Have you ever finished your damn cores, dude? He's still got 2.25 overextension. 2.25 unrest, rather. He's coring Zanzibar. He still hasn't started the core of Togdir. But I think we're going to steal that province anyway. How much development is it? It's only like 9, right? So 9? That's very little unrest. I could give him Muscat. I think I should. You know what? I don't care if he doesn't core it yet. We're taking the land. Good luck with your land there. That's Simisaraka. Okay, March the 1st we declare war. I'm going to spy on the Ottomans again, see if I can get a claim back. He wants to be my ally right now, by the way, which I find to be quite funny. Who's currently disloyal? Do we need to get Orissa being integrated? Alright, I need you guys' opinion. What are we going to do about Jampur? Do we... I think we declare war on Brittany, then the next month we declare on Jampur. We allow Orissa to be paused for just a moment. We feed him one more province before we finish the integration. He's currently disloyal, which is actually kind of to my benefit. The war with Jampur would be super easy, and it gets me the negative piety that I need. He's got no allies. I think I should take advantage of that guy. Or at least Delhi. We could time that. Something comes to mind though, like, doesn't Delhi have really annoying policies or something? Not to mention I'd have to get pretty deep up into there to release Delhi. I'd have to take... at least 2 provinces without claims. That's 34 development worth of Diplo points I'd have to spend. It's a good idea. I mean, I like the idea of releasing nations, but I don't think that that's going to happen. It's too many monarch points. Okay, we're going to declare our war now. Okay. Power projection's about the only thing that I don't have right now, sadly. Gotta check to see where is Brittany currently colonizing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh well, if we don't get an extra diplomat there, or sorry, an extra merchant from that guy, I don't really care. I just want to get his subjects for free. There's just a lot of value in that, I think. He was colonizing in Africa. You're right. And down here. What a jerk. I think we want to burn that one down. Any other provinces that you guys saw? That is Antilles. That's already a formed up colonial nation. I don't see any other red on the map right now. Aside from Bremen. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so we don't need to have the full army here suffering attrition, but it's gonna, because I don't want to move it. Wait a second. Apparently I have no leader here. How'd that happen? Okay, well I guess we are going to move the army then. Simply so that we can get a leader that matters here. We have one guy with 2 siege pips. He'll come and get started on that. Be sure to check the small islands in the Pacific. AI loves those. You're talking about the ones that are like over here? It's mostly Kada who's going nuts on those. We'll check in the peace deal screen to make sure that we're getting full annexation. It needs to say full annexation, otherwise we're not going to do the peace deal. And then we're going to change it so that we end up getting... we're going to take advantage of the thing that Flory Worry taught me last night. Wow! 39-day siege! That is pretty lucky. Awesome. Also, we've got some money to spend again. Land force limit is at 572. I'd like to build some more armories. Okay, so the peace deal is going to be, we take all 3 of these for 0 dip. He's currently willing to accept that. We want to do these options here. Concede Caribbean. No, not from the guys here, but these 2 right here. Concede Eastern America. Which gives us those 2. And then I'm going to have to pay the Diplo points for this province here. I totally forgot that he had that. I probably could have fabricated a claim on that. I'll pay the 15 dip. And we just need to wait for this province to get burned down. Or actually, maybe we'll seize it. I could spend a little tiny bit of military points. It's 25 military points to gain a province. Of course, burning it down is also, what, 5 or 10 points? Oh, the thing that I learned from Flory. The thing is that for whatever reason, take a look at his reasons for acceptance right now. When you look at it, you see war score, occupied and besieged, etc., etc. If instead of using the concede territory button, I were to say, do this, and get it where it says full annexation, ignore the demanding Sokoki, blah blah blah, would result in Brittany's annexation or vassalization. The negative 47 makes him not want to do it. But for whatever reason, if you use concede colonial region, they don't realize they're getting full annexed, and that would result in full annexation penalty doesn't show up. So basically you can trick them into piecing out earlier than they really should. Which is fantastic, because they're annoying. Naval supplies goes up by 50%. Sweet, I've got a lot of naval supplies. Why in the hell are the Ulemas still disloyal? Nice, Catalonia has some debt. It's paid off. Actually, let's not. It's not enough to make him loyal yet, so let's just let him keep paying for his interest. He's paying 4 ducats a month in interest, let's let him. I'll take care of him eventually, when I can actually get him loyal again. That's a little broken? Absolutely. That's the whole point of this campaign. That's literally why the achievement exists, is so that players will find exploits like that, and Paradox can fix them. I suppose then we do declare this war. Hello. We're here for just, you know, your lands. If you don't mind giving it to us, please. Okay, did these guys march to where they were supposed to? Okay, we got a siege stack there. Almost a siege stack there. Like that guy. Okay, looks like all my armies are in a good position now. I see no reason to not just spend the money that I have. I'm going to build some more regimental camps now. At this point, I don't care where they are built, even if it's 25% autonomy. I'm just going to build them everywhere. We have absolutely stupendous amounts of money. Wait, do I have shipyards here? I don't. Shipyards are more important. Because they can't be built everywhere. Okay, that's a lot of regimental camps, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. There goes another 8,000 ducats in regimental camps. Mostly. How many subjects do I have now? A lot. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 vassals, 2 marches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 colonial nations, and 5, these aren't really subjects, but I've got 5 trade companies, 2 of which are giving me merchants. A couple of them are just kind of pointless. They don't really need to be on there. What do you guys think about this heir? There's only 6 monarch points. He's pretty subpar. I think we need to kill him. Twitch says, meh, trash, bad heir, demand perfection, kill, delete him. I like the way you guys phrase it. He's no Victor Jankowski. It's true. I also don't like his average claim. The main drawback to disinheriting him right now is that I could be using this prestige to get Betsimisaraka under control, and I could start integrating him. And if I do spend that prestige on the heir, then it's going to take me longer to integrate Betsimisaraka. And his income is so strong that I haven't been able to get his debt down. So that really the only way to make him loyal is via placating him. That's the only way I can make him loyal. Although I did think of this, and let me know what you guys' thoughts are. It's kind of a potential exploit-ish. What do I have in huge, huge abundance? I have money. He is my subject. He is disloyal. But I can still build buildings in his land. I could build shipyards. I could build regimental camps. I could build forts. I could just build stupid amounts of forts in his land. Just build them everywhere. Give him 80 forts. Watch him go bankrupt. I don't think he'll delete them. That's a thought that I had before. Do you guys think that it's silly? It is a waste of money, right? Because when I build shipyards or regimental camps in my own lands, I get value out of it. There is value in doing it to Betsimisaraka in that I could integrate him using money. I'm effectively spending money instead of prestige. But okay, lots of people in Twitch channel. I just literally saw 4 or 5 people say the word genius. So people like it. I've tried that, they will delete forts. Really? Well, I don't need him to go bankrupt. All I need him to do is stop making money. I think we should try it. I would like to keep my prestige high because of 2 main reasons. Number 1, I want the aggressive expansion impact value, and I want the better relations over time value out of it. I don't like being at negative prestige. Plus, I also would really like to get a better heir. I think that more monarch points is probably more valuable than the gold that I could spend on armories or whatever they're called. John Dub 88, Aurern, thank you for your subscriptions. Peter! Been a while since Peter's cheer, but it's still near the top of my list. Yeah, I do. I do give them fort occupation every war that I can, but I don't stay at war for very long. The war with Ming was 3 months long. Strangle their forts, strangle their trade, making them maintain forts. Well, it is true that I've basically given them a massive amount of income here. They've got 22 ducats a month nearly in trade value. I'm 98% control here, so they're not getting any of that. Where is the money coming from? Yeah, surprisingly, there's not even that much coming in. Zambezi. Zambezi is coming out. It's kind of difficult. I could send a bunch of merchants there. Sorry, a bunch of ships into Zanzibar. Yeah, I think I'm going to start sending tons of ships to Zanzibar. In fact, let's take a moment. I've disabled the ships on the interface because there's just too much crap up here. But let's see if we have ships that are like protecting trade in places that I don't really need it anymore. So Malacca, where we have 98% control. How much of that is coming from the ships? Orissa has 17. No one has any provincial trade power, province trade power in this node at all. So it's just ships. I think I can take a solid majority of these ships out. Let's just do that. We're going to take these ships. We're going to say, I'm going to take 75%. No, I'm going to take even more. I'm going to take 87.5%. We're going to go split, split, split. These 32 are going to stay and protect trade in Malacca. We'll wait 1 day so that they can move and get out of my grouping. And you guys are going to go protect trade in Zanzibar. And now I need to send a merchant down here to collect. Actually, we are collecting here. I should send some ships here as well. And here as well. We're only competing against Ayutthaya. He'll cease to exist in a few more years. I'm going to take half the ships from the Siam node. And have them go protect way over in the Ivory Coast. I could try to just like find another merchant and just collect in the Cape of Good Hope to guarantee that we don't miss out on trade value. Oh, you know what? Here I'm collecting from trade. Yeah, let's just not collect here and move this merchant into Zanzibar instead. So that's the merchant who was in the Gulf of Aden. It's gonna take him 20 days, so let's wait until the first of the next month and then we'll send him. (1669) 0601. Moved merchants and ships. Okay. We still have the Vassal Integration Act on right now. We can't turn it off till 74. That's 5 more years. But we're probably going to have Orissa integrated by then. We've declared this war. I don't want him to become loyal yet. I want to make sure that after the integration, or after the annexation of Jampur, that I time it appropriately so that he can finish the core of Jampur. So the only thing we're doing right now, mostly, is this war with Brittany. We were waiting on an occupation down here, which is about to happen right now. So, okay, what do you guys think? Should we do, should we burn it or seize it? Keeping in mind that the next idea group will be a military idea group, so we actually value military points now, unlike normal. 25 military points to seize it, and I think it's 5, maybe it's 10 to burn the colony down. I don't want to spend Diplo points to take the colony, since it would be 9 times 3 cut in half. 9 times 3 times 0.5. It would be 13 dip. I don't want to pay Diplo points for it. Ooh, there's a little, ooh, that's like 50-50. I think we actually need to do a poll. Okay, let's do the poll. There's too, it's too close. There's not like a clear winner in chat. Does anyone remember? Is it okay? Burning it's five military points, and then seizing it. It doesn't say it, but it is. I know for sure it's 25. We obviously have the money to pay for a fort, or sorry, to pay for the colony. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Now it's much easier to see. 62 to 38% in favor of seizing it. Okay, well, let's check and see if he's close to acceptance. So, we're assuming that this land doesn't exist. Let's select it for now, though, to make sure that we have no new colonies that he just magically formed while we were doing stuff. There it's showing full annexation. Here's the would result in annexation, blah, 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 blah. But by using the concede Eastern America, he's willing to accept it is full annexation, even though he doesn't realize it. And we're going to get that thing where, like, his capital bounces around and stuff for no reason. 1669, 06, 14. I think we're ready to peace out then. Let's go ahead and seize it. We can even try to demand like war reps or something. For the 2 prestige. Yeah, forget it. Let's just to take the deal. Annoyingly, I do have to pay the 15 dip for that province that he has down here, but I can't burn it down, I can't do anything about it, so I just missed it. Okay. 41 aggressive expansion. Aragon and Castile and France are a little upset. Oh well. The overextension, I don't think I'm that overextended yet. You're gonna put me up there a little bit, but we can handle it. They cede lands. Their capital did not bounce around. We should have new subjects, and we do. Welcome into the fold, Dominica, the province of Dominica in Antilles, a Ryukyuan subject. As well as Floride. Fluoride. And Brittany is no more. Stupid legacy of Breton independence. Okay, yep, it's time. We need names. We need a new name for fluoride, or fluoride, and for Antilles. Let's start with Antilles, who, by the way, is giving us a new merchant. So as of next month, we'll be at 15 merchants. And Floride is only at 7 cities, so we don't get one from that, unfortunately. But we'll have one extra merchant. Okay, so we're doing Antilles. Bob's clam chowder, Bob's oranges, Bob's beer. It has to do something. It has to do something with the Caribbean, guys. Come on. Bob's Pirates. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's good. I'm catching that reference. I like it. Bob's filthy bed sheets. Bob's tax haven. I like the reference to the Caribbean, so we'll just go with Bob's Pirates. And what would their adjective be? Adjective to go along with pirates. What adjective could you use that's piratey? Obviously "arr" comes to mind, but that's not an adjective, is it? Salty? Scurvy? Plundering. Bootylicious? Drunk. I like drunk, but it's nothing to do with pirates, is it? Scurvy is a noun, I believe. That is not an adjective. Salty. Let's just go with salty. Sure. Bob's salty pirates. Okay, and then Antilles. Okay, so that was Antilles. We need Fluoride, whatever the hell this country's called. So Fluoride is up here. I have no idea why they called it Fluoride. Is it technically in like the region of Florida? Yes, that must be why they call it. So they're calling it basically Florida, which is silly because they're way up here. It needs to be something else. So Bob's what? Bob's toothpaste. We already have, in Florida, we already have 2 other colonial nations. Do I have 2 or 3? I've got Bob's Tea Party, Bob's Nursing Home, and now Floride. 3 colonial nations in 1 colonial region. So Bob's what? We already have Bob's Tea Party and Bob's Nursing Home. Bob's... We could keep going with the Florida-themed, like, nursing homes / assisted living / whatever. Why is toothpaste in there so often? Why do you guys like toothpaste? Alright, I need something related to Florida still. Bob's... Sure, let's just call it Bob's Trailer Park. What would be a good word to describe a trailer? Like movable, mobile, portable? With portable. Bob's Trailer Park. The portable Bob's Trailer Park. You might not realize it, but there's a lot of damn trailer parks down in Florida. Lots of retired seniors live in trailer homes. Ooh, Trashy. Trashy was good. I like Trashy better. Bob's Trashy Trailer Park. It's great. I love it. That's good. Good stuff. Okay, alright. What are we doing next? Policies. No policies needed, I think. Missions. No. Interactions with the states. No. Kill the air. That's tough to decide. I think I want to do it, but probably not until we've pieced out. We're very young, so we don't have to do it yet. Norway has just rivaled Scotland. Very appropriate. We're now trading in slaves. Sweet. Slaves are great. Everyone loves slaves, right? In the context of EU4, of course. Alright, we have new colonial subjects that I need to improve relations with. So let's send some shadow diplomats off to improve with Bob's... Did I spell trailer wrong? Is trailer with an E or an O? Trailer? Trailer. Trailer. It's an E, isn't it?
Going on a trip for a week. Will miss watching the next 5 in-game years then.
Thanks. Appreciate your vote of confidence. Okay, Shadow Diplomats deployed. Let's go ahead and take a save, so I don't have to do that again if I do it. $69.07. Trailor, Traitor. Okay. Let's just basically end this war with Jampur as quickly as we can. He has got military access through Nepal right now, but I don't want to march that way. We have some naval force limit and land force limit available. Not a huge amount, but some. The rigged treasure fleet has arrived. 14%! Damn! Stupid disease outbreak. Well, that's certainly going to slow things down a bit. Oh, right, we have a new merchant. Where do we send this merchant, guys? Patience JD, thank you for taking the time to pair your Twitch Prime account with my channel. You rock. Okay, we earned 24.29 ducats here. It's pretty good. We actually already have 67% control of this node. Holy crap. I'm gonna continue to leech a lot more money from this guy. Should have done this a while ago. He's now losing 4.6 ducats a month. Aha! Screw you, guy! Imagine if he was loyal, he'd be having to pay maintenance as well. Or sorry, not maintenance, but he'd have to be paying us 40% of his income. So 40% of the taxation number. Yeah, we gotta send some more boats over there. Okay, more claims on Ming would be nice. No more disease outbreaks, please. Supplies shortage. Not the greatest, but it's okay. Truce timers. Fortune in June of 70. Aithaya, we could finally exterminate him from the face of the planet in March of 72. We have no truce right now with France. But last time I checked, he wasn't willing to give me stuff. Merchant. Yeah, that's right. Crap. I was looking at the merchant and then I got all... Wow, look at how much money we have. Great. I think we sent him to here. We forced this money to not go into Lubeck. Unless, is there another way that I can weaken my subject a little bit? This money's going the direction that I want. We're already collecting here. We're collecting here as well. No, I think that looks like the best option. Okay. We're now making 200 ducats net a month. We're spending 40 ducats a month on forts. No. Wow, yeah, we are. We're spending 40 ducats a month on forts. Seems like a lot. We'll keep some, but I have started deleting them recently. I'd rather just spend the money on other things. Like ruining my subjects. That's always fun, right? Well, that freed up 10 ducats, or 8 ducats, something like that. So let's try it. Let's build some forts in our subject. We have to assume that he's going to mothball his forts. He'll never mothball the fort in his capital, though. So we could build one in his capital and pretty much guarantee he's going to pay 3 ducats a month. I think that's what I'm going to do. Next month we're going to build a fort in his capital. Hopefully the siege ends sometime soon. I've noticed that you're not mothballing forts in this playthrough. Well, earlier it was because in the very beginning of the game, since I had no military ideas, I needed to try really hard to keep my army tradition above 20 so that I could actually have some semblance of a military. And I had money. Now, I don't need it anymore. I don't need the army tradition to win wars, so I don't care as much, and I'm starting to delete them in favor of having more money for building stuff in subjects, in subjects and in my own land. So we're going to build a level 3 fort in his capital. It's going to take 30 months, 2.5 years, but we'll see. I mean, he's already losing money. 5 ducats a month, nearly. If I exaggerate that up to even higher, he's going to start taking loans, and the loans are going to end up being interest. I'm so sad about my power projection. This is why I took the Shady People event, because look, if I didn't have Shady People, then yeah, I would have minus 85.6% from his spy detection and counter-espionage. And then trading in spices would help to offset that a little bit, but basically he would be knocking me down to like no growth at all. But because of Shady People, I'm actually able to eke out a little bit despite the counter-espionage. Did we get another disease outbreak? Are you shitting me? Okay, I think we're going to build another one, though, as well. I'm going to build up his existing forts, I think. He's kept them, so I'm hoping that he will continue to keep them, if that makes sense. We're going to reel this guy in. He's going to stop being a little bastard right quick. Also, we're going to need to take a short break soon for lunch. Not a huge one, just a few minutes, you know, 10 minutes or so. I'm going to put a cut in on the episode so that I can break it into 2 parts for YouTube, but... Alright. If I could take one province from the Ottomans, I think it would be Al-Karak. It's coastal, mountains, has a fort. Ah, shoot, it has no Mamluk core. Never mind. I guess I'm just going to re-up my claim on Suez. What have you done to the emirs? Well, I basically removed them from the campaign. I intentionally, in the very first few years of the run, I intentionally had them rebel. I fired their disaster at the same time that I was flipping to Sunni religion. And when I flipped to Sunni religion, I lost a lot of stability, right? You lose 4 stability when you flip to another religion as an animist. So I was at -3 stability, so I wanted to reset my stability to 0 via letting rebels break my country. And the extra side effect, the extra benefit, was that all of the negative malices that you get from the emirs being in power, from having the disaster active, they go away for some reason when you get broken by rebels. So I've just left them that way. Whatever, you know. Damn siege. Taking too long. I need a rival. Give me a rival game. Well, in about 30 months, he's going to be losing a whole lot more money. I think that's enough. I'm not going to build any more. He hasn't taken any loans yet, but he's fast approaching that point. Cottage industry. Interesting. Or... I don't want to lose loyalty. I don't really care about the unrest. Or the base production, honestly. $80, $77, $88. In 7 years. No, I can't actually take this. I don't have the... modifiers don't drop off fast enough. Guess they're just going to be disloyal then. It's a really good thing I didn't take that, because another modifier dropped off, putting them to 85%. They would have been at 95%. Sweet. That would have been fun. Okay, where's this extra diplomat go? I could use another claim on Ethiopia, Mali. I only need one on France, although I wouldn't mind having a claim on Picardy as well, since it's part of the English Channel. I hate how Savoy has had this stupid diplomatic personality for so long. He's not fabricated on anything. So I guess I'm leaning toward Mali. I need the ability to lower my piety again anyway, so... yeah, we'll spy on him. Still have a truce there, but that's going to be a good negative war deck. Negative piety war deck. Okay. 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 I'm kind of hungry. You guys ready for some lunch? Ooh, internal conflicts for the Inca. Congrats. So we're going to have to do something about this disaster. Probably have to revoke some land at some point in the near future. They are annoyingly going to cause me some serious problems. I think I can wait. Let's see. 40 minus 37.24 is 2.76 divided by 0.1 per month. We take 27.6 months. That'd be 28 months times 2%. That's 56%. Plus the 2% it's already got. So we're at 58 progress, and then I can revoke a province without them being pissed. Or we can just do it now, which is probably more appropriate anyway. Just park an army somewhere and revoke. I don't think they own any land that's... well, that's not true. They're not supposed to have that one. Yeah, we'll go revoke it right now. That damn siege just won't finish, will it? Longest siege in the history of our country, a whole year. '85 trust with Orissa. That may have actually pushed him back to loyal. It'll update soon. Take it! Thank you. Hey, Betsum and Soraka, have fun paying for that. Actually, we're probably going to peace out before that. It's only losing 2 ducats a month now. How's that? Why did it change? I bet he mothballed a fort. Even though he's at war? No, he would never mothball a fort while he's at war. Did he lose some troops? Still got 65. Do you guys... what's changed? There's a number that's changed. Maybe he's making more from trade again? I should stop subsidizing this guy. I have 15... no, I have 11 opinion from him because of the subsidies, but I don't think I really need that. We can get up to enough relations if I just make him loyal and then do a royal marriage, so... yeah, we're going to cancel these subsidies. Lose more money, please. Sounds good. That should take them down to 1 per tick, which should still, I think, be enough now. So they ended up getting up to 4. I've got 96 months. 96 divided by 12 months in a year. That gives me 8 years exactly. Anything dropping off in the next 8 years? Yes. New World colonialization rights drops off in March of 77.
Any plans to continue integrations after Orissa is done?
Yeah, we're going to integrate Betsimisraka. So we might end up keeping the policy on. It just depends on the timing. So what we need to check on now is how long did they start the core? They did immediately start the core, so that's good. And based on that extra dev, I think it was like 7 per month that I was gaining. Somewhere buried in here is annexed subjects. There he is. Expires in 75, so in 5 years. That doesn't matter then. Let's just say it's 7 per month. 1331 minus current of 1018. That's 313 points we need. If it was 7 points per month, that's 44.7 months, which is more than 3 years, which is definitely more than the time he needs to core. So I think we can make him loyal again right now. Just needed to confirm, you know? I didn't want to mess it up. He's making too much money for me to... I've just got to placate him, sadly. And then we'll ask him for a royal marriage to solidify the relationship. We've got rebels at 80%. They are the particularists. Ooh, these provinces that are affected by conflict within city are actually making the particularists really dangerous. And they're going to be pissed for another 8 years. I think I'm going to have to raise autonomy in those provinces. I'm not dealing with look at this. The particularists would be 115,000 troops. It's a lot of dudes. And even if I do that, we're probably going to end up having to hire the theologian again. These guys are only disloyal because of the burghers. But it is controlled by the burghers, so I don't really care about the autonomy here, so... Sure, just raise it. This one's small enough that we'll just park an army there. Yeah. I'm thinking that the theologian's just necessary. Could also buy up legitimacy. Okay, Orissa's back at 6 per month, not 7. So we're looking at 74, about 4 years away. We'll finish his course. Need to get the royal marriage going with him. Ouch, it's painful. If I don't need it, I guess I won't do it. The legitimacy hit's kind of not something I want to do right now. Some of Soraka's very disloyal. I'm going to take a save, just because, you know, we're not going to deal with them rebelling. A squirrel will definitely strike if the subjects rebel. Okay, colonies are about to finish. Cores are about to finish. Separatists still at 80%. We've got Korat. It's mostly... Where is it? Oh, it's actually down here, surprisingly. Okay, well, I've got armies up here. Okay, you guys have any idea what the hell I was doing? I don't remember what I was working on. What else was I trying to do? We just did the thing with Brittany. That was good. I'm still hoping that eventually the Ottomans will cave to a threatened war. Negative 23 reasons right now. Relative strength of the alliance is creeping up. It's at positive 18. Oga Booga! Thank you for your subscription. Twitch Prime. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to do that, guys. It really... I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. If you already have Amazon Prime, you can sub once per month for free to anyone on Twitch that you like. And if you're watching the stream right now, well, consider taking the time to go do that, because you could, because you can. Doesn't cost you anything. Might as well. Or if you don't have Twitch Prime, consider getting Amazon Prime, because it's really good. It's like Inca's getting wrecked. When this colony finishes, we'll have another merchant. When this colony finishes, we may have another merchant. I don't think Nursing Home is giving us one yet. He's at 8 cities. Banana Republic is at 9, 8. Penguins is at 9. I love it. Ooh, this is great. We're about to maybe pick up like 3 merchants right now. Depending on who this province goes to. I have no idea. How does the game decide? Does anyone know? How does the game decide which colonial nation to give it to if you have multiple colonial nations in the same colonial region? Is it based on adjacency? Is it based on distance from capital? Is it based on random? Is it just luck? Who knows? It's impossible to say. Yeah, I had a feeling Hijaz had bitten off a little bit more than they could chew. They've got Ethiopian separatists. They've got Medri Bari separatists. Overextended still. He's got discontent. Truce, 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 truce. Truce. No truce. I don't really want to gain piety, though. We're about to take tech. We're at negative 83, and we're 4 years away. Ideally, I'd like to stay on completely negative tech right now. Wouldn't mind getting another claim up here on Manchu. Manchu is an accepted culture in my country, so... And these are part of an existing state. So taking that off of Manchu's hand right here would be nice. Let's spy on him a bit. Could be alphabetical or just who was there first. Little Ant 777, thank you for your subscription. Somehow we got exiled marching through Ming, which means we're probably going to end up there, and then our armies are just going to be like, we don't know where to go. No, they're actually going to continue to march. Cool. Don't let me forget that I need to go eat some lunch. Very easy for me to forget these things. Exceptional year. Gain 2 base production in Lahad Datu. Well, it is spices. Spices are valuable. 450 ducats or 2 base production? Probably the production. I say don't forget to remind me that I need to eat lunch, and then Twitch chat just starts going nuts saying eat lunch. Thanks, guys. I didn't mean like right this second. I meant soon. Okay, well, the current session is exactly like 3 hours and 1 minute long right now, so I think it is a pretty good spot. And you guys all need to eat lunch too, right? I'm not the only one. I mean, y'all need food as well? Yeah? Lunch break? Alright. Ah, damn, the particulars went up by 1%, 1 tick. They're at 90% now. Damn. Well, there's a chance we can make it till February without that firing. Where are these damn provinces, and why are they such pains in my ass? Korat. Didn't I just dispatch troops here? Have they not arrived yet? Is that the problem? Yes, they have not arrived yet. Great. How did they... Damn it, the army's not over there. Oh, these are all particulars over here too. 1.2, that requires 5 regiments. Turns out that it's a good thing that this army is over here. Stability cost minus 15%. Gain piety, gain prestige, or just lose piety. That's an easy decision. Sorry, game, no. Inca cedes metric tons of lands to France, which immediately goes to La Plata, who is currently completely not interested in liberty. It's like France stopped colonizing here. They were at one point. I'd like to make sure that I get a colonist there. Not that it really matters, I just want to make sure I get my merchant out of that. Okay. That means, though, that I'm more tempted now to try to full annex France at some point, because we could have French La Plata and get an extra merchant. It's a whole lot easier to just conquer the land that way. But France costs 513%, so that'd be a long time until we could actually take him. No, don't rival Russia, rival me! Okay, I'm gonna force myself. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. Stream will stay live. I'm gonna put it to the starting soon / taking a break screen, and we will be back in 10 minutes. I'll put a timer up, in fact. I'm gonna grab my lunch, eat it real quick. And we'll go from there. So I'm gonna put a cut in here for the YouTubes, and I'll see you guys in the next little bit. Don't go anywhere, we're gonna stream for another 4 hours. See you soon.